Yeah, guys, I finally got my joystick for War Thunder. It took me long enough. I've been flying full real battles with my mouse for so long, which I was doing okay with, but I figured I'd do better with the joystick, so I finally bought myself a joystick, and I am definitely doing better. Only slightly better. I'm still getting used to the joystick, but I am definitely doing better, so that is a good thing. So in this video, I do have two full real battle games to show you guys. The first one I got 2 kills, the second one I got 1 kill, but then a really awesome event occurs in the second one, so I figured even though I got 1 kill, I should still show it to you. And these games were both pretty short, but I'm going to still edit them out, edit out the boring parts, and make it an even shorter video. So here we are in an Airacobra. This is the P-39. I know a lot of people rag on this plane for being terrible in full real battles, and I have to fully agree with them. It is a pretty bad plane. The engine overheats if you keep the throttle at 100%, but if you don't keep it at 100%, it has trouble flying straight without slowing down. So that's a bit of an issue with the engine. Also, it turns terribly. If you let it turn terribly in historical battles, it turns so bad in full real battles. So it's not a very good plane. The only advantages it has are a 37mm cannon, which fires every once in a while. It's not too often, but if you hit something with that cannon, it's going down. And then it also has the ability to see out the back of it, which is great. It actually has glass behind it and not a piece of metal. I hate it when planes have pieces of metal behind them because you can't see out the back and you can't see if anybody's chasing you. And if you're not flying with somebody who can watch your 6, you have no idea if an enemy's behind you in a lot of planes, such as the Corsair. The Corsair I hate flying in full real battles. I fly it more often than the Airacobra, this thing. I was only flying this because my Corsair was being repaired and I didn't want to pay the like 6,000 lion repair cost. So I decided to fly out in the Airacobra, and we will get some kills in this. So let's go ahead and just skip to the action. I believe I have said everything I need to in this intro, so let's skip to the action. Alright, here we are in the action. So I'm looking here, I see a whole bunch of planes. I have no idea who's friendly, who's enemy. But I do see tracers and I see black dots, which are enemy planes. I have no idea if you can see them on YouTube. I imagine you can, because I can see them at 50% resolution, which means that you can probably see it on YouTube. But here I see a whole bunch of planes, and I single one out, because that's what you have to do in full real battles. It's also what they did in real life, is you just single one out, and you go for it, and you hope your teammates are covering your back in case there's somebody on your tail. But I'm going for this guy, and it turns out it's a friendly King Cobra, so now I'm looking for another plane to shoot at, because I don't want to shoot at friendlies, obviously. So let's go for this plane who I've seen shooting tracers. And it's an enemy plane, otherwise it would have been blue by now. So let's shoot at him, lead him, and damages of left aileron. I am pretty sure he lost the aileron, and that is actually very, very hard to recover from. It is really hard to recover from. All the times I've lost an aileron, I've only recovered one time. So even if you know how to recover from it, it's still very hard to recover from. So I have managed to get a aircraft destroyed. That's the first kill this game so far for me. So, yeah, if you want to know how to recover from losing an aileron, you basically just use your rudder. If you lose your left aileron, it's either right rudder or left rudder. I can't remember which one it would be. And if you lose your right aileron, it's the other way on the rudder. But you cannot compensate using only your other aileron. It does not work. You'll just spin yourself out of control. You have to use your rudder, as well as your elevator, to kind of compensate for it. But that's 1 kill so far. And the second kill is on its way, and I don't think I want to skip all of this part yet. So I am looking for somebody else to kill. That's a parachute guy down there. I have mistaken parachute guys so many times for other planes. It kind of sucks, because some planes are white, so obviously you say, hey, there's a white dot over there, it's probably a plane, and then you zoom in and it's a parachute. Or if you're really far away, you see the white dot, and then you come up close after wasting all the time coming up close, and it turns out to be a parachute, so that always sucks. But here we go, finally found another plane. It's an AI, but who cares? Shoot at him, get some hits. No cannon hits, obviously. He would have been obliterated by a 37mm cannon. He's in a biplane, so no cannon hits, but I do get 2 machine gun hits, I believe, or 1 machine gun hit, one of the 2. I don't know, just says 620 lions down there, and I can't remember if it's 620 per hit or 310 per hit. But either way, I hit the guy. I wasn't able to pull on him here, so I have to go around and try to hit him again. One of the nice things about AI is even though they have biplanes and can turn way better than you can in an Aarakocra, they don't turn better than you can in an Aarakocra, so you can easily lead them, and there we go. He has been shot down, and that was actually my very first kill in the air, I believe. I believe it is. Out of all the air kills I've gotten on AIs and players, I believe that's the first time I've killed the person in the air, and it's not because I damaged them and then they ended up crashing. That usually it's you damage them and they end up crashing because shooting off one of their parts is kind of hard to do, but it does happen kind of often. And now I have a guy on my tail and I freaked out. So that sucked. It's one of the downsides to flying the Aarakocra is if you pull back too hard on your joystick or your mouse joystick if you're using a mouse, your elevator is so sensitive that you'll stall one of your wings and go spiraling like that, and you'll end up dying like I did. So that was the end of me there. So I got my 2 kills and then I got shot down, and it was a pilot kill as well, and I absolutely hate pilot kills. I don't care if I'm the person killing the other guy. If I get a pilot kill, I hate it, and I wish I hadn't killed the guy with the pilot kill. I hate pilot kills. I hate getting killed with pilot kills, and I hate killing people with pilot kills because it's just luck. Like, there's no skill involved in a pilot kill. It's just entirely luck. You get one lucky bullet that hits the pilot, and then he's dead. And that's the end of that. I mean, it's only luck. There's no skill involved. Anyways, I got 2 kills in that game, so I was happy for that. So let's go ahead and go to the ending screen for this game because nothing else really happened. Ending screen time. So remember, I got 2 kills this game and then I got shot down, and as you can see it says aircraft destroyed 2, and I got 10,000 lions for killing 2 aircraft. You get paid so well in full wheel battles, it's awesome how much you get paid. And look at that, I got top spot on my team. That is amazing. I'm finally getting decent at full wheel battles. I believe our team won. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did because the 2x XP thing is at the top of that screen, so we ended up winning that game, so that is awesome, and I got 2 kills and a total of 26,000 lions. Actually, look at the lions, 26260. If only that had been 26262, but that can't happen, I don't think. Unless you're flying a reserve aircraft where you get 1 lion per hit, which is crazy. But, yeah, that's just a funny number for lions. But I did get 26,000 lions, which is awesome. So, yeah, full wheel battles pay out really well. So now let's go on to the second game I want to show you guys in this video, and we'll be flying the Spitfire. Alright, the second game I want to show you guys in this video, and this time we are flying the Spitfire Mark 5B. This is the one you get at rank 8. And the first thing I want to say about it is it sucks. It sucks more than the Aarakocra. It doesn't have the problems the Aarakocra has, like with the engine. The Aarakocra's engine is just terrible in full wheel battles. But the Spitfire Mark 5B just overall sucks, and the main reason it sucks is because the right wing just really likes to stall out when you're turning. It's like, if you try to turn this plane at all, you have a high risk of stalling out the right wing and then just going into a spiral and losing your target, losing where you're going, and then getting shot down because you no longer know where your enemy is. And he, in all likelihood, if he was tracking you as you were chasing him, he saw you spiral out, he knows you're out of control, he knows you're now lost, and he can take advantage of that and shoot you down. So I do not like this thing, but this is a game from back when I was flying this thing, trying to figure out if I liked it or not in full wheel battles. Disclosure, I have not played this in arcade or historical. I would imagine it's better in both of those because the instructor would help you out with the right wing stalling out. But I cannot handle the right wing stalling out in full wheel battles. Maybe I just don't know how to handle it, maybe I do know how to handle it and I am just not doing it successfully, I don't know. But it's not working out too well. But the first thing I want to note is, if you look at the right side of that scoreboard, look at all the JG2s in this game. It's like a whole bunch of randoms on my team versus a whole bunch of people in a TeamSpeak channel talking to each other on the other team. You could say we're pretty much guaranteed to lose this game. JG2 is also a really good clan. In fact, there's 2 people from the clan who are also YouTubers. I only watch one of them because the other one doesn't do commentary and I find him really boring, but I do watch one of them and he's called SilencerBF on YouTube. SilencerBF. So go look him up. I'll actually put a link to his channel in the description if I remember to. If I don't remember to, ask me, or just Google him. Not Google him. YouTube him. YouTube search him because I gave you his name on YouTube. But yeah, going back to this game, Spitfire Mark 5B, I don't like it, but we are going to be flying it, and I will get one kill this game. But then the second thing that I want to show you out of this game is kind of funny and brings up a good topic for me to talk about. So let's go on to the action now for this game. Alright, time for the action in this particular game. So here I am flying towards the coordinate P12 on the map for Berlin, because that's what we're flying on, because this is where the AIs normally meet up, and that's where a lot of the action takes place. And then I look behind me to my right, and oh, hello! That's where all the action is. I flew a little too far, so let's turn around and go out towards all these planes. Some are going to be AI, some are going to be players, some are going to be friendly, some are going to be enemies. It's just a huge dogfight. And if you're looking to get into a huge dogfight, it's the place you want to be. And I'm always looking for a huge dogfight in full reels, because those are so much fun. So here I am in the midst of all of it, and now I have found an enemy that I want to go shooting at. So let's line up on the guy, not be upside down, because we don't want all our blood rushing to our head, even though it does nothing in the game. And let's go try to kill this guy. Turn on the aiming reticle. I don't know if you can turn it on and off by default in the game, but somewhere in the controls you can turn it on and off, and I always keep it off unless I'm trying to aim at somebody, because it makes it easier to spot enemies if it's off. But I have spotted somebody, I'm trying to get him. Check the minimap to see if we're over friendly or enemy AAA, because it's always a good thing to know in case he's leading you to his base, or if he's leading you over his AAA to get the AAA to shoot you down, or something like that. And no, hello, it appears to be a friendly. Nope, it's not a friendly. I was tracking the wrong plane, but here's an enemy to shoot at. So let's shoot at this guy. He's asking for cover. I will give him cover. Try to shoot at him. And I appear to be shooting too low. I thought my enemy was going down farther than he actually was. And now he appears to be going up faster than I thought he was. So there we go, got some hits finally. Where'd he go? I can't see him. Oh, there he is on my right. He is smoking. That is perfect. That means even if this chase goes on, even if I can't kill him directly and this chase goes on for a long time, he'll at least crash if nothing else because his engine died. So that is good. He's also easy to track with smoke following him, but then critical hit damages right wing. Oh, look at him. He's having trouble staying stable. Let's just get out away from him because we don't want to crash into him. That would be terrible. And in the process of doing that, I appear to have lost him. Now, to my credit, my head tracker was not working well this game. It actually tracks my face and not like something like lights, which is what most people use. So it does need good lighting, and I didn't have good lighting at the time in my room because it was dark. So it had trouble tracking my face, but I did get the kill on him, so even though I lost him, I finally got a kill on him. So, hooray! I hit him and he crashed, so I got the kill. Just like what usually happens in full wheel battles. So yeah, there we go. The one and only kill that I got in this particular game. I have gotten some other games with 2 kills, but this one was really worth showing just because of what happens a little bit later. So let's go ahead and skip to that little bit later, and I'll show you exactly what happened. Alright, so you guys want to know what happened? Of course you do, that's why you're still watching this part of the video, and I am glad you're still watching this part of the video. So here I am just flying, and then I'm getting shot at by the only enemy remaining. So I quickly tell my team to cover me, I do some evasive maneuvers and really fail at them because this plane's right wing just loves to stall out on me. I mean, I was barely touching the elevator to try and get out of the way of this enemy, and I ended up spinning multiple times, so this is why I hate the plane. The right wing just loves to stall so much, and even right here, I'm going right for the ground. I better pull up. Wow, that was pretty close. I almost just crashed there. He wouldn't have gotten credit for the kill because he didn't hit me at all yet, but I almost crashed there, and that would have been a huge repair cost because it costs a lot to repair a plane in a full wheel battle. So now he's on my tail once again. I did all those evasive maneuvers and failed at them, so he was easily able to keep up with me. So what I've done is dive low to where he's going to have some trouble booming and zooming on me, and get my teammate to help me. So I see him behind me, my teammate that is, not the enemy. And so I'm just like, okay, let's fly in a straight line, just go up, down, left, right, go tilting all weird, do inverted turns, do whatever I can, but stay in a straight line mostly so my teammate can get a shot on the enemy behind me. And that's really what you have to do when you have a guy behind you in a full real battle and you have no advantages over him. I mean, my opponent had better speed, better turning, better roll rate. There's really nothing that I can do that he can't do better. So the only thing I can do is stay low and hope that he has trouble booming and zooming on me just because I'm so low. The other option is to hope I don't get spotted, but looking at the camo on this plane, that's not really going to happen because the camo's kind of yellow, and below me is a whole bunch of green. So it would be easy for him to spot me. And by the way, something I do want to mention is, for all of you who fly full real battles, don't put stupid camos and decals on your plane. You just make yourself so easy to spot. Unless, of course, you're wanting to be spotted, and you're a really good pilot, in which case, go ahead and be spotted, and then outmaneuver your opponent and destroy them that way. I mean, go for that if you're a good pilot, but I'm not. So, I never put stupid decals on my plane. In a full real battle, anyway. Because I know that putting decals on my plane is just going to make me so much easier to spot, and I've actually spotted some enemies just because they had decals on their plane. It made them so easy to track and so easy to spot that they were just so screwed. So I saw a plane out here, and it turned out to be a friendly Spitfire, but I'm still wondering, where is the enemy on me now? Where did he go? Did he pull off, or what happened? But then, okay, he's still shooting at me. Well... He's still on me, that sucks. So let's try to get my friendly able to shoot at him again, get him off my tail, and it appears that he is kind of off my tail. He's having trouble following me now, so let's try to follow him. Nope, we're not going to follow him. We're going to stall out our right wing once again. I hate this plane. Oh, I mean, there are a whole bunch of planes like that. The Air Cobra stalls out its right wing every once in a while. The Corsair does as well. But not to the extent that this plane does it. This plane will do it so easily, it's just crazy. So, I hate this plane for that. And now the enemy is shooting at me once again because I lost him as I stalled out my right wing. And he manages to get some hits. Nothing critical, it seems, but he has gotten some hits, which means my plane is not flying as well as it could be. So there he is, on top of me. He has overshot me, so now I am technically behind him. Even though I'm technically at a right degree angle to him, I am still kind of behind him. I guess I shouldn't say I'm technically behind him, I'm just technically at a right angle, so I'm kind of behind him. But I'm kind of behind him. I'm trying to get a shot on him, but I can't use too much of my elevator because this plane does not turn very well to begin with, and because of the right wing stalling out thing. And then I'm also damaged, so I don't have as much lift under my wings, and my elevator might be damaged as well. I have no idea what is damaged. The game does not tell you in a full real battle. All I know is I am damaged, and this guy can outturn me. He could outturn me even before I was damaged, so there's no way he can't outturn me now, unless he's severely damaged, which he is probably not. So here we go, my only chance. I try shooting at him, and I think we collided. I think he hit my left wing. I don't know if he hit it with his plane or with the bullets, but I'm pretty sure it was his plane. But neither one of us got critically damaged, so hooray for that. I survived the collision, and my teammate gets the kill, so that is, I believe, the last enemy on their team. Maybe there's still some AI. I don't know. But that was a rather gentle collision is what I'm typing, and that is quite true. That was a rather gentle collision. I've actually had quite a number of collisions in full real battles. I've survived more of them than I've died from. It's not the case in arcade or historical. Normally if you collide, you're dead. But in full real battles, I've had a lot of collisions where I've survived. It's kind of weird. I survived more of them than in the number of collisions where I die. So it's very weird how that works. So that was really the topic I wanted to talk about. But I guess it's not that big of a topic, is it? I don't have that much to talk about. It was just a few sentences. So that works. The enemy team's lost all its aircraft. My teammate managed to shoot him down, so that's great. I probably assisted in that by us colliding because it took him a little bit out of control, like it took me a little bit out of control. So I like to think that I assisted my enemy there. I have no idea if I actually did. But yeah, I survived a collision. And that's far from the worst collision I've had. That was actually a rather gentle collision compared to some I've had in a full real battle. And I've still survived even the more severe ones. So in that game, I ended up getting 20,000 lions, only one kill though, but still, even with one kill, 20,000 lions, that is not a bad deal at all. And I don't know why I'm mousing over the 2 kills my teammate had there, but I did. Maybe he was the last guy who shot down the enemy. I don't know. But nobody on their team got any kills, so even though it was their whole clan, well, not their whole clan, but the enemy team was entirely their clan, we still won, so that is amazing, especially since JG2 is a good clan, I know. You guys should check out SilencerBF on YouTube if you haven't yet, which you probably haven't because you're watching the video. But I'll probably have a link in the description below for his channel. Let me know if I don't. But yeah, go check him out if you like full real battles. That's all he does on YouTube, so yeah, go check him out. Anyways, I think that'll do it for this video. I showed you guys 2 games in full real battle, both with my new joystick, and I got 3 kills in total, and 1 collision, which was a very soft collision. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys. Even though I'm rank 8 in War Thunder, I'm going back to buy planes and just seeing how I do, now that I know how I'm supposed to play, and you're supposed to play to your plane's strengths and things like that. Hello, P26A, you are an American pea shooter. Aw.